Hello everyone. So in our previous video, we saw that how Kadane's algorithm help us in finding the maximum sum of a subarray in a given array. We saw the demonstration of the algorithm step by step. Now in this video, we will actually code the algorithm and will test its working in the main method. So if you want to understand the algorithm more, you watch the previous videos to this where the algorithm is being explained in a very detailed manner. So let's see the code of the Kadane's algorithm. So before we start, in case if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you never miss any update. So here we will be creating one method as public static. We'll give it a name as max subarray sum. So this method will take in an array and will return the maximum sum of any subarray. So its return type is integer. So here code wise this algorithm is simple, but to actually understand the concept behind it is very much complex, and you can watch my previous videos to it to understand more. So in this algorithm we simply create two variables. One is current max and we simply assign the first value to it, which is the value stored at 0th index, and the other variable is max so far. We also assign it a value of what the first element is holding. So here we are assuming that array has at least one element. So the algorithm basically starts from second element from I equal to 1, and I goes from 1 to array dot length. So in our previous video we discussed that when we are encountering the current element, this current element basically asks two questions: that should I be part of the current subarray, which is the current max, or should I start my own subarray? So these two questions basically decides what will be the value of current max. So at the start we simply assign array of I to current max. So this is the question 1, where the element becomes part of current subarray. So here we have taken the sum of current max and the value of the array at ith index. So this satisfied question 1 and we simply assign it to current max. So in the next step we can't directly go with the current max value with this sum. This element will also ask a question that can I start my own subarray by taking my own value. So here we simply compare current max with array of I. So if array of I is greater than this current max, so it means that this element has started its own subarray because this value has been assigned to current max. So here this is the question 2, where element decides to start its own subarray. So after evaluating the current max, what we do is we compare it with max so far. So if this current max beats our max so far, so we simply assign current max to max so far. So friends, you can watch my previous video to understand more about this logic, that usually at each iteration we ask these two questions, and based on these two questions current max value is decided, and if this current max value is greater than max so far, so we simply assign current max to max so far, and at the end we simply return max so far, because after this while loop will terminate, whatever the value max so far is holding, it decides the maximum sum of any subarray in this array. So now let's test its working in the main method. So this is the array which we discussed in our previous video as well in the slide. Here we'll simply call max subarray sum method. We pass in the array, and if I run the main method, so here you can see it return the maximum sum as 12. So which is being formed by this subarray 7, -1 and 6. If we add all of these three values, we'll get sum as 12. So friends, this was all about the Kadane's algorithm. I hope you must have liked this video. In case if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you never miss any update. Thanks, have a nice day.